Hello. Uh, in this video, we'll talk about why Substack doesn't want you to build an email list anymore. See, Substack started as the savior for independent users, but today it's like turning into the exact thing it promised to destroy. They didn't shift their strategy to help you. They did it to lock your audience inside their own ecosystem. If your newsletter is just a casual hobby, stay on Substack. But if you're trying to build a real business where you can actually control your reach and keep 100% of your money, believe you should move it to another platform. It's just basic business logic. And here's what nobody's telling you about Substack. The first thing is what I call the app strategy. See, Substack started as a simple tool to send emails, but now they're obsessed with pushing everyone into their mobile app with features like notes, chat. Why? Because if your readers open your newsletter in their email inbox, you own that relationship. But if Substack trains your audience to read you inside their app, you now depend on their app notifications and their algorithm. You basically left the Instagram prison just to walk into another Substack one. Okay, the second problem is the success stacks. What is this? Well, the success stacks is basically Substacks start being free to start. It's a brilliant psychological bait. However, 10% cut sounds perfectly fine when you're making $0, but it's a terrible business deal once you scale. If your newsletter hits like 5,000 a month, you're handling Substack $500 every month for basic software that doesn't even let you build advanced automated flows. Modern platforms like Beehive charge a flat monthly fee because they treat software as a tool, not as a business partner, taking a cut of your equity. Okay. The other problem with Substack is they kind of hijacking your hard-earned traffic. What do I mean by this? Think about the grind of building an audience on Twitter, LinkedIn, or TikTok just to get them into your newsletter. The exact second someone signs up for your Substack, a pop-up smashes into their screen saying, "Awesome, now subscribe to these other 5 writers too." And they're literally using your traffic and your trust to grow your competition. They dilute your readers' attention from day one just to build their network base, not yours. So you basically working for that. The fourth reason is they own your rights forever. And some people don't get this. If you read their terms of use, Substack loves to brag that you own your content. Yeah, that you own your content. In fact, it's right there in their fine print. Like your ownership is not affected. But if you read carefully their terms of use, you're granting them perpetual and irrevocable rights. You're granting them a perpetual and irrevocable licensing. What that means is if you ever decide to delete your Substack and move to some other platform, you cannot force them to erase your data. They legally own the right to keep your articles in their system, display them in their app, and use them forever to train their platform. So you own the title on paper, but they own the control, and that's a massive business trap. So you, I think these are enough reasons of why they basically don't want to they don't want you to build an emo list anymore. But you should build an emo list. But I recommend personally um, Beehive. You can try it for free. Check it out. And if you ever decide these prices annually go even down on the basic ones, if you use like the discount code save money, once you sign up for one of them, you can get a discount. There are many discount codes, but this can get you a discount. And yeah, that's all. I don't want to get too into selling a software necessarily, an alternative. I just rather you to understand this. If you understand this, then cool.